Hello and welcome to TheMan Games. This is NXT Universe Mode Part 1. So if you did not see the takeover that was on the channel at the weekend, it was NXT TakeOver Halloween Havoc. So I'm going to go through what happened. So if you've not seen it, go back and watch the takeover and come back and watch this video so we don't spoil anything for you. So, Karrion Kross, the new NXT champion. Jordynne Grace answered Chelsea Green's open challenge and won the NXT Women's Championship. So the Women's Tag Team Championships were on the line also, but it ended up in a DQ, which made no sense. So we're going to have a rematch of that on today's episode. And also the shock at the end of TakeOver, Walter showed up and he will be in action also. So if this is your first time watching TheMan Games, please subscribe to the channel, like this video if you're enjoying what you're watching. So going into the show now with Io Shirai opening the show. So this is what she must have mean when she said that we were going to get a new Io Shirai. This new look is more of, a serious Io Shirai. She's been wanting that Women's Championship for so long. Io saying she is so angry. She's been saying time and time again that people are taking her opportunities. Now this Jordynne Grace comes in and takes what should be hers. So Jordynne Grace, if you're such a fighting champion, you will defend that NXT Women's Championship against me here tonight on NXT. And I'm going to send you packing to the women's division that you belong to. So there you saw Io Shirai challenging Jordynne Grace for her NXT Women's Championship. So that will be going up in Part 2. Obviously this is Part 1. The next match on this episode is Adam Cole going up against Pat Mcafee. Adam Cole has the Undisputed Era in his corner and Pat Mcafee has Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan in his. Adam Cole, the new North American champion. So going into that match now. So this is Pat McAfee's first match, I believe, on NXT Universe Mode. Sending Cole off the ropes, elbow there. But now picking him up for a suplex. Kick to the back. So we're going to hear from the NXT champion on the show. We're going to hear from the former champion as well. Roll up there. Went for a boot, but I'm not sure if Pat ducked or what, but kick to the back there from Cole. Stomp to the face. Onto McAfee. Now suplex there. Kick to the back again. In the corner now, Cole. Knee to the gut. Now going up top, maybe going to go for a splash onto McAfee. And he's hit a splash. Went for a kick, unsuccessful. And that kick of his own. Neck breaker there. Oh, strike there from McAfee. Oh, kick to the floor from Adam Cole. Now going up top, you see Kyle O'Reilly and Fish running round as well. Another splash onto Pat. And now sending back into the ring. Strike on the face. Boot to the side of the head as well for good measure. Now Cole going up top again. Went for an elbow drop. He hit the lower back of McAfee there. Net breaker. Net picking Pat up. Oh, went for his last call, but McAfee reversed it with a forearm there. Surprise. Pinning Cole. Cole kicks out before the count of 1. Strike. And now Cole with a strike of his own. Oh, went for a kick. Reversal by McAfee. Now into the turnbuckle. Northern light suplex there from Pat. Reversal there from Cole. Reversal there from McAfee. And another reversal there from Cole. How back and forth this has now been. Net breaker there. Now Cole picking up Pat. And now looking for his last call this time. And he's hit it onto McAfee. Going in for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And here is your winner, the North American champion, Adam Cole. And then you see the referee holding Cole's hand up in the air. He's looking at McAfee. And now he's beating down McAfee some more. The referee telling him to back off. So here you see the former NXT champion, the former King of Kings champion in the ring. Not very happy at all. So Karrion Kross got lucky at the weekend. But me and Robert Roode, the glorious power trip, we're still here and we're going to defend our NXT tag team titles tonight. We're going to prove that we still are as dominant as before. Just because we lost at the weekend doesn't mean that we aren't as serious and as determined to still take over NXT. Mustache Mountain. You guys think you're man enough? Stand up against the glorious power trip and we'll see what you're really made of. So we've just seen the game Triple H there challenge the challengers really, the Mustache Mountain. So it's going to be the main event of part 2 of NXT Universe Mode. It's going to be Mustache Mountain challenging the glorious power trip for the NXT Tag Team Championships. But now we're going into the Women's Tag Team title match. It is a rematch from TakeOver. It is the champions Sasha Banks and Bayley defending against Nia and Shayna, coming over from Raw for this rematch, and against Toni Storm and Rea Ripley. Going into that match now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring. And their opponents, Bayley and Sasha Banks. Now time for a huge 6-man tag team match. And Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Are you all surprised by the intensity level inside this arena right now? Not the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
And the bell has rung. Toni Storm accidentally hitting the referee there, and Nia Jax at the same time. Bayley pushing over Toni Storm. So if you didn't see this week's Raw Universal Mode, there was a backstage brawl between Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. So if you didn't see it, make sure you go back and check that out. Oh, stomp on the face there from Bayley onto Toni. Toni running to the outside. Going for an elbow drop onto the back of Bayley. Submission hold is locked in, locked in. Can Rea Ripley make Shayna Baszler tap, but Baszler gets out of that. Roll up there from Sasha onto Storm. Kick out. Oh, boot from Nia. Taking down Storm in the corner there. Pulling her out now. Now going up to the middle rope. Is she going to sit on her? Oh, and she does. Sits right on the chest. Toni Storm. Running over. I went for a drop kick but moved. You see Shayna Baszler on the outside, Bayley and Toni Storm going at it, Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax. Nia Jax up for a suplex. Bouncing that head into the turnbuckle. Now off the ropes, turnbuckle even. Eating an elbow there from Bayley. And now she's got a submission hold locked in. But you see there, Rhea Ripley's got the pin on Nia Jax. But the referee's not counting, he's too busy watching Bayley. That should have been free, that should have been free. Now Rhea rolling up Nia again. Going up for a pin. Leg drop from Toni Storm. Reversal there from Nia. Reversal there from Rhea. These women going back and forth, back and forth. Bayley now with a Bayley to belly. There's so much going on here. Bayley going for the pin onto Storm. One. Kick out of one from Toni Storm. Boot there. Oh, Nia though going for Storm as well. Oh, shit. Sasha getting in the mix there as well. And Shayna, they all want a piece of Toni Storm. Unfortunate for Toni. Toni there taking down Bayley. Now picking her up. Hitting a signature move, but Banks breaks that up, unfortunately. Looking after her tag team partner now. Nia going after Toni Storm. Throwing her around the ring. Oh! And Shayna Baszler's pinned Bayley and they've won. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, the new women's tag team champions. And there you see them, the new women's tag team champions there, Shayna and Nia. So here you see now, Finn Balor in the ring. So I take over the demon in me, beat the Fiend. But now for serious matters, I've been the NXT UK champion, and now I set my eyes on Karrion Kross and that NXT championship. So Kross, I'm just letting you know that I am the next one in line for your throne. Oh, and it looks like the champion's going to make his way down to the ring now. So the new NXT champion Karrion Kross in the ring, saying nothing makes him any happier than coming out and seeing his fans as the new champion. Finn saying, cut the crap, you're pissing me off. Sorry kids, I want that championship. You just let me know when you're ready to face the face of NXT, Finn Balor. Karrion saying you're not going to be disappointed. Finn interrupting him and saying, come on, just let me know when, let me know when. Finn, if you want a shot at my championship, you can get one next week on NXT. Last word saying you're not ready for Balor. And he headbutts Karrion Kross. Kross now fired up. Kross throwing Balor around the ring. Strike there. DDT. Now over the top rope. Oh, strike there from Kross. Back in the ring now. Forearm. Reversal by Balor. Suplexing back into the ring now. Sending him. I went to send him to the outside, but Kross, no. Reversing it. Back in now. Oh, throwing Finn around Finn. Looking to retreat here. He's not wasting any time. He's going after Balor. Balor turns around and strikes him in the face. And now these two going at it on top of the ramp here. And now Finn going for a suplex on top of the ramp. Both men laid out here. So these two will fight for, oh, Finn's getting up. We'll fight next week for the championship. So we've just seen there Finn Balor and Karrion Kross go at it. Them two will be facing next week for the NXT championship in the main event. But now we're going to have a look at Walter making his debut here on NXT. He's going up against someone else making their debut, Leon Ruff.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, but what's this Leon Ruff trying to make a name for himself, trying to attack Walter? That clearly did not work. Striking Walter there, though. Throwing Walter down. Working over the arm there. So this has not really gone as planned, this. So little Leon Ruff is taking it to Walter. Picking Walter up here. And throwing him down the ramp. And now sending Ruff into the barricade. Walter getting in the ring. And he's waiting for Leon Ruff. Now the bell has rung, it's an official match. Walter taking off the head of Leon Ruff here. And now belly to back suplex. And now, oh, chopping him there across the face. I think on a normal man it would have been in the chest, but because Ruff is so small, taking him down here. And another clothesline. Walter telling him to get back up. Taking the jacket off now. Oh, Ruff with a reversal there. Hitting a belly to belly of his own onto Walter. Strike there. Belly to back suplex. Now punching Leon Ruff down there. Both men. First match here on NXT. Both men wanting the win. Walter now picking Ruff up. Powerbomb there. Surely breaking little Leon Ruff in half, but he's still got some going in, but headbutt there from Walter. Trying to claw back here, but no. Walter staying on top of Leon Ruff. Belly to belly there. Ruff trying to roll to the outside, but Walter stopping him in his tracks. And now Walter trying to choke out Leon Ruff here. Has he got it? Has he got it? No, Ruff maybe going to get out of this. The concentration. Oh, and he's got out of it! Leon Ruff getting out of this submission hold by Walter into a pin. One. Oh, that would have been an upset, that. Walter rolling to the outside. Getting back in. Now picking Ruff up. Suplex from the big man. He can't be happy with that. Leon Ruff trying to embarrass Walter here. And now another power bomb from Walter. Pinning Ruff now. 1, 2, 3, and Walter beats Leon Ruff here in this match. So there you see the winner of the match, his first match here on NXT, Walter. So thank you for watching part 1 of NXT Universe Mode. Make sure you check out part 2. In part 2, it's the Tag Team Championships on the line. The Women's NXT Championship is on the line. And also, we're going to hear from the man you've just seen, Walter. So thank you for watching the Man Games today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And please like this video if you did enjoy it. So we'll see you on part 2.